Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
But good morning. I'm here. My apologies. Good morning, Miss Net Net. Yes, how are you? How is everyone doing today? Come on in, come on in. Get a lot to talk about. It's very important that we talk about this situation at Good Morning America. We need to focus on what that looks like. Come on in, come on in. Very important. I am it's like so happy today, right? But I think what I'm happy about is a feeling that I'm getting, right? It must be a feeling about the future, but I don't know what the future is, but I'm feeling it in advance. Has anyone ever had that? But it's not anxiety, right? Because you can have anxiety over the unknown too, right? It's not anxiety. It's like happy because something is coming, but I'm happy about it, right? I'm not scared. I'm not sad. I'm not definitely not worried. The one thing I don't do is worry. Um, but I do feel like I'm anticipating something. It feels like the first time you have sex, right? Like you're so excited about that. You plan it with your boyfriend. You're like, tonight in the woods. Can't wait. What are you going to tell your mom? I'm going to tell my mom I'm at Shaniqua's house. That's what I'm gonna tell my mom. What you gonna tell your mom? My mom's not gonna ask. Oh well. And then all day that's all you could think about, right? You're like 16 years old. I'm not talking about myself. Or am I? You're like 16 years old and you're like, this is it. This is the event. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna go down. By the way, I lost my virginity in the cloisters. I lost my virginity in cloisters. And my husband, right, who was my boyfriend at the time, I didn't bleed. So my boyfriend didn't believe that I was a virgin. I wasn't. But I told him I was. Because why should I tell him the truth? Why what happens to my body matters to you. Years later, he discovered that I wasn't a virgin, but it also wasn't my fault. So I was a virgin, technically. All right. TMI, is this too much for a Friday? You're trying to go into Friday all nice and healthy, and here Tracey go again, traumatizing you. We'll talk about that story later, about how I wasn't a virgin. But I told my husband, and let me tell you something, except for this confession right now, he still thinks I'm a virgin. I never confessed. He figured it out, but I never confessed. I will never, once I tell a lie, it stands. I take it to my grave. So if you ever tell me a story, well, unless I say, well, I might leave out the names if I repeat the story. Because if the story's too good, I got to be like, oh, and then. But if you tell me never to repeat something, I will never, ever repeat it. Tracey, don't repeat the story. All right. Damn, it's a good story, too. All right. I'm a little hot because I'm out of my element. I'm actually in the front where I do my regular readings on celebrity gossip and all that tantalizing stuff. But I really wanted to do TJ and Amy today. And I didn't want to wait till 3 o'clock because my life has changed because the clocks went back, right? Okay, let me tell you the story of Tracey and time, right? The story of Tracey and time is that, wait, let me see. Okay, the story of Tracey and time is that we don't change time in the Caribbean, right? We stay the same. So sometimes I am with East Coast, which I prefer, and sometimes I'm ahead of East Coast. So today I am an hour ahead of East Coast, right? But my equilibrium is constantly off. Like y'all are off for a week. I can't take it because the times change is really disturbing me. You don't understand what it's like for the next 6 months, right? So I realize I really lose time with you guys. Time is the same. And yet I can tell that I've lost time because I have a midsection where I do my personal job, right? That could be make candles. Now it's all about making bracelets. Sometimes I can go shopping in my small section of time. And I keep losing time somehow. So sometimes when I want to get 1 or 2 readings in during the day, I can't because I keep losing time. Like yesterday, I told you about the conch soup, conch soup. Do you know what? Where's my, okay, let me see. See this shell right here? I don't feel like picking it up. Oh, maybe I could reach it without breaking my back and breaking the shell. I bought this for my baby Ezra. You actually get to blow into it, but I've never blown into it because I don't want to put COVID inside. It's me. But I bought this for Ezra to blow into it, right? So this is conch. It's a little dirty right now. Ugh. I never thought I had to clean this, but I guess I do. All right. I don't have a rag here. Do you guys still call things that you clean with a rag? Like our mamas did? Okay, this is conch, right? For those of you that don't know, it's a Caribbean thing. We love conch. We love conch fritters and all that good stuff. We love conch. It's a thing here, right? And then I got conch soup that I'm making, and one of my peeps, Paula, sent me a Haitian video on conch soup and how to make it. I'm gonna tell you something. To the T, I followed it, but now I got to put in today. I did it, but because I am not really sure how to cut up, and I don't think I have the best knives either, because I didn't think I was gonna like stay in this apartment. So I was just waiting to move to get all the right things for my kitchen, but I wound up staying the extra year. TMI, just TMI. Okay, so I cooked the conch, and you're supposed to cook it for 2 hours, but I cooked it for 4 hours, right? Because I just want to make sure it melted in my mouth, right? And now it's sitting overnight. And listening to her, the video, which I forget her name now, I seasoned the conch and then put it in water. So it's sitting in marinated seasonings, right? And then the water ran out, right? You don't need to know all this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Then the water ran out, so I put in more water, but I was really smart. And I put in more garlic pepper, more onion pepper, and then I added basil, rosemary, and thyme. Thyme. Is it thyme or thyme? I don't know. But in any case, then I then I cooked it for 2 more hours. And then by that time, I had done my work for the evening, right? And I can't eat, right? So I couldn't eat because it wasn't done. But I did bite on something. But it doesn't really matter. I wasn't that hungry last night anyway. But when I finished the morning show, good morning, Tracy. All right. Like Good Morning America. Getting back to Good Morning America with TJ, Good Morning Tracy, GMT, Good Morning Tracy. That's like a time. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to cut up the onions, the bell peppers. Doesn't really matter. I might, if it comes out good, I might, because I didn't have, why am I stuttering today? I didn't finish all the conch. So you can keep conch in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 months. It's stupid to do that. I don't believe in that. But if it comes out good, then I'll cook conch. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Soup for New Year's. Because New Year's, if you guys didn't know, some of you do, because Black folks know, but I don't know what other cultures know. I only know my culture, my people. I get the shakes, the things that my culture does. We cook fish as good money luck for New Year's. So I tend to cook several types of fish for the new year, even if I'm by myself, right? Because the sea is vast. It's a vast world out there. And you can't settle with one fish, so you cook what the vast sea offers. So you cook several fish. Don't ever party with me, because I'm a foodie, right? Then I had to clean the conch. And in this video, she taught me, which I was just, you guys know I clean things with detergent, right? But I come from a crazy family. It's not my fault. All right. I should have cleaned it with detergent because it turns out conch is very slimy, right? So, to be truthful, I started out with the little detergent, to be truthful. And then you have the scrubbing brush. You take the scrubbing brush and I scrub the fish. And then I cleaned it her way, which is the way everybody cleans it. Just my dumb ass puts detergent. And I used white vinegar and fresh lime juice. You know what I discovered? It bubbles up like soapy water. I learned something. I'm comfortable now with vinegar and lime juice. You guys tried to tell me in the past, and I was like, yeah, I'm not listening to you guys. And I said that to myself. I didn't say it to you. I don't think I said it to you, but I could have. But I don't. Sometimes behind your backs, I'm like, I'm not listening to any of them motherfuckers. They are crazy. Detergent cleans, right? Okay. You guys tried to tell me, and because I'm thick-headed and old, right? I'm at the age of Bruno. Like, you can't teach me new tricks unless it's in the bedroom. I might be willing to learn something new in the bedroom, but then you need a partner to do something. Okay. Again, I digress. So let me say hello to everyone. Good morning, Carmen. Good health, Carmen. Good health, Miss Net Net. Hello, Mother of Brat. Sabrina, good health. Tia, good health. I'm about to ruin your day because I don't care about TJ and Amy. You can't ruin my day. I'm about to teach you about love. Melanie Martinez, good health. I do feel anticipation this morning. You feel what I'm feeling, right? Africa, good health. Nova. That's how I talk to my granddaughter. Or I call her Nove, like Hove, Nove. Morning, Steph. Hi. Oh my God, I love Steph's channel on IG. Hi. Comment. I was feeling unhappy like a day when you are getting new hair. I was just feeling happy. Oh, I was just feeling happy like a day when you get new hair. Yes. Not in the woods. Where are you supposed to have teenage sex? You have it in the woods. Come on. I had mine at the Cloisters. If you know the Cloisters, I don't. It's in like Manhattan, Bronx area. All right, it's a beautiful place. It's where all the nuns live. Huh? I had sex where the nuns walk. Yes, I did. I'm only confessing now because I'm at the age that I just don't give two shits. All right. Good morning, everyone. Aqua. What a beautiful name, Aqua Star. I love that. Lisa D. Good health. Last day tomorrow for tarot class. Lisa D. Woo! Last day. Then you get to join the spiritual group. I'm giggling so hard right now. I don't even know what I said. I'm so past it at this point. Take it to the grave. Take it to the grave. I know. DD, good health and Kiki Rich. Good morning, everyone. Dory, love the headband. Thank you. Just wanted something to match the pink, but thank you. Both are a no-show on GMA today. They're GMA third hour, so we have to see if they show up on the third hour. But TJ often replaces Michael Strahan. So now Michael Strahan has to come to work. That boy don't hardly work. All right. They finally sent a notification. Good. I found out that, this is what I found out. I found out that I need to make the appointment for YouTube 30 minutes in advance. That's what I found out. I love that you pronounce the H. What's the H? Did you make some dumplings to go with it? No. She did show me how to make the dumplings, but I have allergies to flour, which means it would ruin the whole soup. So I could eat dumplings in a bowl, but I can't put it in my soup because then the whole soup is ruined because I'm not allowed to have flour. But she did show me how to make dumplings, and I never learned that with my mama. So I'm definitely, she said, I mean, how to make dumplings with the spoon. So at least now I can make dumplings and put it somewhere else. I'll give you her name because I'm just in love with her. Should have saved the video someplace else. Just side note before we start. Side note, Dejanay has not been arrested. Side note. Side note, Dejanay has not been arrested. Side note again, I am so mad at Chronicle Speaks, Tisha Tells, and the lead attorney. I'm also mad at other YouTubers that listen to Chronicle Speaks, Tisha Tells, and the lead attorney, and then report like they're real journalists, like Tisha Tells, Chronicle Speaks, and the lead attorney are real journalists, and then you up-and-coming journalist thinks it's okay to post what these idiot savants repeated. I mean, you think it's okay to repeat what these idiot savants have said. I'm highly disappointed in Chronicle Speaks, highly disappointed in Tisha Tells, and the lead attorney, he's just trying to sell a program to you guys, and you guys are listening to it. Also, I watched Sherelle backpedal, Sherelle and her husband backpedal, and I did not appreciate that episode. Now, you guys might have changed the way YouTube is being told now. It's very hard to believe in you guys. But I was going to start out this way, but let me just show this to you. I am not a blogger. I don't repeat things that other people say. I have my own fucking mind, and I am a psychic. But because I'm a psychic and I have insight into things, right? Woo, 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 woo. I knew Dejanay was not arrested. And so I never said, and if you notice, the two people that I know that did not repeat the bullshit was me and Lamar. Now, they're all turning into Tasha K wannabes, just wanting to get the views. The lead attorney is selling some classes that he wants you all to take, even though he makes buku dollars on YouTube. You know, he wants to sell you a whole nother package of bullshit, I believe, allegedly, in my opinion, the lead attorney. Don't come for me because I don't have time for it. I will not be you and Tasha K. Trust and believe. So don't come for me. You all never have to mention my name. By the way, do you notice? None of them mention me, right? I'm the forefront of every fucking thing on YouTube, but they don't mention Tracey Brown. But they all watch me. I am a proud psychic, and I don't lie, and I could give two shits if you guys follow me, don't follow me. I don't care. You notice I do my job anyways. You understand? I will do my job anyways. I just like doing psychic readings. This is truth. I'm not doing it as a job. I do it because I really love it, and I do it. Hi, Mr. George. How are you? I do it because I love doing it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to be cleaning these glasses with my shirt, but whatever. Okay, are we done here? What's the comment? Are we done talking about this? Tell it, Dory. Tell it. Thank you, sweetie. Tell it. Why they lie, I don't know. But they are liars. They are liars. And Salamandra Shaquella's mother has to listen to this? Trifling ass black folks. I'm going to call it out. It's a black thing. I'm going to call it out. No, I don't use any artificial stuff in my food because I have allergies to everything, so I ain't trying it. Oh, yes, I did add, I didn't know it was called chocho, but I did add chayote as a substitute for potatoes. Very good, low carb potato. I did add it. I boiled it, and then I'm going to chop it up and put it with the food. Thank you, sweetie. Look at you. Chocho is the best in fish food. Yeah. Okay. Y'all don't believe me. I got to show you guys because y'all don't believe me. I'm going to chop it up today. And I brought two of these, but I don't need two. So I'm going to chop it up today and put it in my food. All right. Listen. Now I got to take over for Good Morning America. Are we gonna watch salacious sex from now on? What is happening? All right, let me take my vitamins, which I need to be careful because it's a brand new table. Thanks to you guys, by the way. I never showed you the table, but because of my birthday monies, I bought a kitchen table. It's beautiful, though. See, one more. Okay. This is very good, by the way. Mary Ruth, and it has zinc in it, I think. Yes, it has zinc in it and other stuff. I only got it because it has B12 in it. That's the only reason why I got it. I need B12. All right. Are we good? Let me see what everybody sent. Yeah, the island people use vinegar and lime. I know my people tried to tell me they're Tracy vinegar and lime. I'm like, no. The age of Bruno, right? LaShonda, good morning. Candace, good health, good morning. Was it good? No, I didn't finish it yet. I'm going to finish it today. And I can't use Xanax gum. I won't use anything that's artificial. No. Why they lie. I'm talking conch. As a kid, it sounded like I was saying Coke. And I was like, oh, I'm not eating that. So I would stress the H and say conch. Conch. Thank you for that. The real Black Swan, I don't know what Y is. Tell it, Dory. Tell it. Put some respect in her name. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Carmen. My Haitian Jamaican, Miss Tracy. So replace the dumplings with chayote or yams. I did. Thank you, sweetie. Kempire is showing restraint. I noticed that. I did notice that. Kempire is a Taurus, right? So he's not really salacious talking, So I appreciate that. Oh, let me stop this. Yes, speak with source, period. Spirit said, thank you, the Kiki Witch. Miss Tracy's people's past secrets are coming out. Like who? Oh, you mean TJ and Amy? Hi, Steven. Good for you, Tracy. Thank you, Jacqueline. LaShonda, yep, he's the lead ass. All about the money. Thank you. He is the lead ass. Allegedly, and in my opinion, the lead attorney. Don't come for me like you and Tasha K went for it. I will not respond to you. So don't come for me. But you know what's interesting? No one will invite me on their show, right? Because they've got all these shows where they all get together now. I started that. Oh, right. Oh, man, I wanted to know if you guys wanted to come on the show today. Let me see if I can get the let me see. Settings. Guests. Oh, I wanted to know. Invite guests. Oh, copy. Wait. Copy. Right? And then here, there used to be a spot. Oh, post comment. They changed it. They upgraded this, by the way. Paste. Oh, wait. They upgraded it, so now I can do things a little bit here. If you guys have a comment, come on the show, but not chat. Not yet. Not yet. I'll let you know when to come on. Yep, Abby, yep, that's the yam. Is she even in Mexico? No. New comment. Angel, they used Shanquel's credit card to buy flights back to the U.S. after she was dead, to change the flights. Yeah. Dion, good health. Good morning. Good health, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn's one of my favorite names. I used to have a woman that I knew, and right away somebody comes on. I said, wait, WAIT. Wait. Okay, I'm over it. The Kiki Witch. I can eat all day. What? Conch, right? Oh, they didn't. Carmen, this is crazy. Trifling. They are as low as they can get. Xantham gum is not artificial. I will not use it, Carmen. I will not. I don't need any thickening artificial agents. I have allergies to everything. Everything. I don't. You see, you're saying that it's not artificial, right? And this is something that they put in our foods where they get to say it's not artificial. It doesn't mean I'm not going to have an allergy to it. No, if I don't, if the goddamn conch is watery, fuck it. Life goes on. All right, I'm over it. But moving on. No, come back in. Whoever came in, come back in. I was just about to choose you. Good morning, Tracy and the Mystical Misfits. Hi, Ebony. Oh, Angel says good morning. Don't invite me because yesterday I took a badge photo and found out I was fat. Oh, child, please. We're all fat. Grand Rising, morning. Oh, a Magic Mermaid. Oh, look, Magic Mermaid, you missed it. I had your sign up today reminding people that I am not a vlogger. I'm not a vlogger. Okay, I'm over it. I'm over myself. Stay right there, whoever came in. I just woke up and look like hell. Why do we need to know that? Please tell me. Okay. Morning, Magic Mermaid, somebody says. Ebony. Tiffany, wait, I don't know what you're laughing at, but I must have said something funny. Those damn caking agents. Yeah, see, I don't need a caking agent. Thank you. Oh, you're funny. Thank you, Ava. Okay, let me see who's in.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? I'm sorry, I didn't know you said wait. That's why when you was like, I said wait, I jumped out. I said, oh Lord, she about to get
Like,
me.
nobody listens, right? Just throw something at you. That's like nobody listens. Nobody ever listens.
Okay, I'm like, oh shoot, let me get out of here.
That is fine. That is fine. What is your opinion? I haven't done the reading yet, but what is your opinion on this salacious, tantalizing, delicious, gossipy affair?
I just think it's sad. Really, honestly, it's sad.
Okay.
You know, because first of all, they work together, and then they're spouses. You know what I mean? And just for it to, it reminds me of the Nia Long and Walker situation, or however you say his name. You know, it's sad because, like you said, people just want to hurry up and get the story out, but they don't think about the children that are probably school age that are going to go to school and get picked on. You know, even like with Nia Long, when the guy had approached her while she was walking with her son,
I
thought
saw
that was
that
just,
one.
I thought that was just so disgusting.
I saw that one. She should have read him 3 new ones. She should have been like, my son is here.
Right. Because
But
I
I
was so
know she didn't
heartbroken for
want to
that little boy.
show out like an angry black woman or jealous, right?
Right.
That would
been
have
a
hit
whole
the
nother
airways.
story.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That would have been a whole nother story. But I was so disgusted when that reporter did that to her. I'm like, hello, her child is standing right here. Bad enough he got to go to school and probably have to deal with being picked on because of this, you know? So
Yes.
I feel bad for the families, you know, the kids. And
Yeah.
those are 2 grown adults. I believe in a situation like that, if y'all decide y'all don't want to, you know, if y'all want to be together, why not file for legal separation and do it the appropriate way, knowing that the repercussions are going to affect the children? You
Yes.
know, it's the children that I think a lot of people get selfish and forget about. Now, you might have felt in love with your spouses respectfully, but there's a way to go about doing things when you have a family. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally agree. And there are children involved, right? And I mean, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing at all. Like, I get it. I wouldn't want it to happen to me, right? Even though it did, right? Yeah, I get it. But I'm gonna do a reading on it because I do have a different take on it.
Okay.
I have a different take on it. I've been marinating, like my conch stew. I've been marinating it all day yesterday. So I didn't want to come on yesterday and not be fully prepared to explain what spirit has given me. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
saying it's okay,
Right.
but spirit is kind of like, this is what brought it to fruition, let's just say.
Okay.
What I can tell you, though, is that most affairs, it's so exciting, right? And you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
I was
exciting.
thinking that. I was like, now that they did all this, it's not going to be exciting no more. So how long are they going to last? I was exactly
There
thinking
you
that.
go. There you go. There you
Yep.
go. And now that it's badly exposed, right?
Yep.
Where does that leave them?
Where does that leave them? I think for sure the thrill's going to be gone. For sure. I think they got more thrill out of sneaking around and being sneaky about it. Yeah, I don't see it lasting too much
Because they're
longer.
tricking who? They're not just tricking their spouses, right? That's
Right.
enough. But they're tricking GMA.
Right.
They're tricking
Right.
ABC. They're tricking Disney. Like,
Right.
it's bigger than
Just
right.
them.
Yeah. So the affair is a big deal in terms of their feelings. Because then you go, ha ha ha, we got away from the crew and staff. Like, it's a lot.
Right. Right.
All right,
Now,
sweetie.
thank you, Tracy. I'm gonna jump
Thank
down and listen
you.
to the
Thank
reading.
you. You're the first one that's ever come on my show, I believe. That
Oh,
wasn't a
get
super
out.
psychic. Yes, that wasn't a super
Oh wow.
psychic.
You know, I've been watching you since I started my YouTube channel like 3 years ago. And I was watching you so
You
much.
have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I'm not really that active on it though, but I come on every now and then. I'm not as active as I used to be when I first started, but I am trying to get back into it. But it's
What
really
is
just,
it?
I just vlog about life and just discuss different pulp culture and stuff like that. I don't really have like a niche. So
Okay, but keep it up because
okay.
Pluto so Jupiter is in Pisces, and this is an action orientated metaphysical time. So you
Okay.
might want to go back and
It's
find
so
your
funny.
voice.
You know, it's so funny you said that because I scheduled a live for yesterday morning, but I didn't come on. I chickened out and didn't come on. So, but I'm so happy that you
Listen
did
to
say
me.
that because I have kind of been in limbo on what to do, where I want to go, and how I want to
Yeah.
do it. I
Well,
have built a nice little following. It's not huge, but you know, I've built a
you don't
couple of
want to
years.
lose your following, first of all. So
Right,
keep
right.
it consistent because you don't want to lose your following, even if you did it once a week. But
Okay.
the thing that's important is that there are now openings in the YouTube metaphysical world, right? We kicked out the lead attorney, we kicked out Tisha Tells, we kicked out Chronicle Speaks, right?
Not
Those are some,
Chronicle.
huh?
Oh, not Chronicle.
Liar, liar. She lies like everybody else. So out,
Oh,
out she goes.
yeah.
Now,
Mhm.
they all can redeem themselves, but they have to
Right.
redeem themselves spiritually, right? You can't
Okay.
continue, wanting to get views. That's the Tasha K category. If y'all want to go in
Right.
Tasha K's lane, go on the yellow
No.
brick road. Go on the yellow
Right.
brick road. My
No.
point to you is, don't you
Yes.
be upset over Chronicle Speaks because you can replace her. Who are you to get upset because Chronicle Speaks lies? You got to come in and be like, I could do Chronicle Speaks and better.
Okay, Tracy. Okay. I'll try to motivate myself. I will. Thank you so much, Tracy. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate
Don't
you.
listen to me. I just get very passionate. I get
No,
very
I
passionate.
understand. I'm the same way, girl. That's why I said if you go over there and listen to some of my blogs, you be like, oh my God, girl. Okay now. Yeah, butterfly. Thank you, Tracy. I
You're
appreciate
welcome,
you.
sweetie. You're welcome. Bye.
Thank you for the motivation too. I'm gonna do it.
Absolutely. Get back
I'm
in
gonna
there.
do it.
You
Yeah.
don't know where this is going to take you. So just do it because you enjoy it. And you will
Right.
find your voice and you will also find your niche.
Okay.
So don't judge yourself. Just get in there and have fun.
Okay. Yep. And that's why I started. I said I started it because I enjoyed it. So you're right. Get back to
Continue
basics.
on. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie. Bye.
Bye bye.
I started to shuffle the cards and I realized I was talking to somebody. shuffling the cards. I had to stop shuffling the cards because I was pulling in her energy. So now I can shuffle the cards. I really don't have respect or tolerance for liars. They were running around for a year before it came out. Just leave the marriage correctly. I know how you feel, Carmen. I got you. I got you. Oh, Mama Mia says, I agree. Mama Mia says, I agree. All right, guys. All right. How will it affect the ratings? We'll see. We'll see. You know, GMA is GMA, right? And they have a really good 3-person team on GMA, right? I don't know if TJ can come back on GMA though. I don't know how that works. He's looking kind of sheepish right now, right? He's not looking proud of himself. He's looking like kind of like, all right. I enjoyed her. What's her name? I don't know. Who came on just now? See, they already like you. They already want to follow you. Who came on just now? Show me your name. All right, guys. Are we ready for some psychic football? Okay, are we ready? Butterfly. Thank you, Tracy. It must have been her. Butterfly, pretty Starfleet. Starfleet. Butterfly. I think it was her. Was it you? I enjoyed her. What's her name? That's her name, sweetie. Butterfly, pretty Starfleet. GMA's demographic will probably not like it because they're old fogies. That's why they're old fogies. They're all my age. They're all at the age we don't talk about anymore. But all right. Yes, it was me. Yes, it was me. All right. Let's talk about TJ and Amy, guys. This has been a wonderful 40 minutes of talking about absolutely nothing. You know what? That's what I'm figuring out. The morning show is a show about nothing and everything. But I can't take that because that's a Steinfeld thing. His show was a show about nothing. So is this show. What is around TJ and Amy? What is around TJ and Amy now that the affair is out? You know, I'm going to take these 3 because they were just sticking out. Oh, I'm going to take one more, 4. I'm going to take one more, 5, 6. They were all in a row. 7, 8. I've never done that before. Very rare. 9, 10. Now, I don't think I've ever just picked cards in a row. So let's see if that works out to my advantage. All right. Let's take a look. Oh, what's everybody saying? I'm getting some coffee. Go, go, go. Jericho Gangsters. Just say Bruno Gangster, sweetie. Bruno Gangsters. Please, God, stay fly. Oh, butterfly, pretty, stay fly. Oh, I love that. Now that I get it. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about TJ and Amy. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. TJ and Amy are your children. They're your love. They're your beloveds, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name, I pray. Amen. Oh, amen. Amen. All right, guys. What's around TJ and Amy? Keep focused on your dream. I don't know what the dream is. The word achievement is big here. So it's kind of like a career dream, right? Now, the way I get it is that TJ and Amy can go off on their own and create a podcast about everyday news. It could be like GMA, but their own podcast. People will watch it. Mystery, magic, excitement. There's something that's going to come through, particularly I think through Amy, about metaphysical belief systems and how she came to these situations. It might have been something very metaphysical. Remember, in a metaphysical world, there are no rules. There aren't. If you check the Bible is full of cheating, salacious dancing, off with their heads. Like, it's all kinds of sex going on in the Bible. It's hard for you guys to believe that, but it's true. Not too far into Genesis, by the way. Right? I mean, come on. You know, according to the Bible, Eve had an affair with the snake. So the first affair was in Adam and Eve, right? Hard to believe. But the snake was an affair, right? Letting go, no restrictions, no fear. I don't think they will get to stay. I think the machines at ABC is going to let it go for now. I think by the time they revamp this time next September, I don't think GMA, the third hour, will probably be there. Like, I don't know what the ratings are like, but I think it's an hour that's getting filled up because it used to be soap operas, and we don't have soap operas anymore. So I think they were like, oh, just do this and pay them. I think they're going to have to figure out what to do with the third hour. I also think that they were copying NBC, because NBC has hour 1, hour 2, hour 3. But also their hour 3, they run back to back with Good Morning America, which is a 2-hour show. Then we have Kelly and whatever his name is from Good Morning American Idol. I can't remember his name. And then, do they come on at 10 o'clock or do they come on at 1 o'clock? In any case, the Good Morning third hour isn't working, right? It's too far removed from morning TV. And I don't think it has been working. I just think now that we know ABC and Disney was going through so much that they couldn't touch it. Now that we know this, because now they brought Igor back, or Igor, or whatever his name, because they've been having such problems, but we didn't know this, right? So you don't touch anything when everything's chaos behind the scenes, right? I think the entanglement is too much. And not only is the entanglement too much, the leaves have dried up. So I think they have run their course. All right. And I think that it's okay to let go. And I think I might be talking to Amy. I think you have been 100% bored on Good Morning America. Bored. I think you stare off to space and I think you're like, I can't do this no more. I just can't. But I think you got up every day because of some internal discipline from your childhood. It's almost like you didn't want to fail people. So I think you showed up full-faced every day, right? I think you had major marital issues in your marriage, and you showed up, and inside you were dying, right? I also believe, and I do understand this to be true, that when she got cancer, her idiot savant husband didn't treat her and nurture her. Now, for those of you that have had cancer, and I mean cancer, any kind of cancer, many of you have experienced where the spouses cheat, They don't nurture you. They are annoyed with your sickness. Now, it's my understanding that they had just gotten married, whatever that looks like. Maybe they were married a few months or a year. She gets this cancer diagnosis, right? And then her husband didn't marry this cancer woman. That's not what he did. Also, I thought there was a partial what is it? Vasectomy? Partial, I think, or something like that. Also, the cancer came back. And that means she was in a fight again. And nobody mentioned it on GMA. Nobody mentioned it on GMA. Nobody helped us to have sympathy for Amy. She was in a battle of her life, and we did not know it. We knew about Robin, though, when she needed a bone marrow transplant. So what, Robin? She was going to take the shine away? That no one at ABC, Good Morning America, could help us follow her cancer diagnosis that came back? With a fucked up husband to boot? I gotta drink some more. In walks TJ. Kind TJ. Sweet, handsome TJ. I'm sorry, TJ. Supportive TJ. He walked in as a co-anchor, a friend who might be hearing these stories about how ABC isn't supporting a friend of his, right? He might have walked in hearing these stories that the husband treats her like shit, right? He might have walked in and was like appalled at Good Morning America, appalled at how a man who claims he loves his wife could do that. And he might have slowly fell in love with her story. It's called trauma bonding. He might have wanted to fix that part of her that has been lost and desolate in a crowd of people for so long. You know where this happened before? I'll tell you. With firefighters in 9/11. Firefighters have this thing in their code of whatever bullshit ethics they call themselves having, where if a firefighter dies, another firefighter picks up the firefighter's family and takes care of them. They have this thing. I don't know if it's all over. I don't know if the Caribbean does it. I know that's what they did in 9/11. And I don't even know if it was started during 9/11 or what. But, excuse me, it's very gross. Firefighters picked up a family. And it was so devastating that when a firefighter would go to the woman's house with groceries or something for the children or presents or whatever, the wife would begin to cry innocently. She lost her firefighter husband. And firefighters, if you know a firefighter, they come with love, not policemen, firefighters. There's a different sense of sensibility with firefighters. Ultimately, firefighters fell in love with the women who were victims of 9/11 and left their wives and children. This is a true motherfucking story. Trauma bonding. This is a firefighter's tale between TJ and Amy. Well, y'all starting to argue. Y'all are starting to argue up in here. I'm going to ignore all of you. Well, I appreciate knowing that, right? I appreciate knowing that because I said yesterday there had to have been something wrong in the marriage, right? But let's stay on Amy for a minute, right? So when you hear somebody's story and you see it in real time, you begin to get like, man, dude, you suck as a husband. You start to look at the husband side eye, and you start to look at your friend like she's an amazing person. Could Amy have some psychological issues? Yeah, that goes way deep into childhood, most likely. All right. Could TJ be a victim of Amy's psychological issues that was never taken care of in the first place? Yes. Now, I'm not blaming Amy. I'm saying the circumstances could warrant an affair. Foundations and achievement. I think they want to get married. Heart chakra. I think this relationship is going to grow. I get the Page of Pentacles. I think they're going to get a severance package. I get the Three of Wands. The ships are coming in. It really isn't the end of the world for them. This is work. This is victory, but victory falls in a past position. This is time. This is a King of Pentacles. This could be, Disney, let's say. Does anybody know TJ's sign? I need to know his sign. He's a very caring person, so I do believe he should have a water essence in him. I get the Ace of Cups. For right now, today, I do believe that they are in love. I also think TJ doesn't care. I think TJ's a man's man. I think TJ is going to be like, yeah, I made a mistake, but I love this woman. I think TJ is going to fight. And I think TJ is going to fight to get people to understand. When it's love, yeah, we make mistakes, but this is what it is. I think something is coming out between them or together where they're going to produce their own podcast, produce their own, I think it's going to be a podcast, to tell you the truth. I mean, I think, come on over to YouTube. I think there's a market for you guys outside of everyone yelling at you for having an affair. You and I both know everyone has affairs. It's in the Bible. He's a Virgo? August 19th. A little different. He's very cuspy. August Virgo. He is not going to give a shit with that August inside of him. Yeah, I mean, for whatever reason, CW, I don't think they get to keep their jobs. I don't think so. I think there's going to be a, like, please leave package. Please go. But I also think they're going to reinvent themselves. I don't think the world should be mad at them. I don't think the world will be mad at them. I think there's a market for this kind of stuff. I don't see the end of the world for them. Will they stay on GMA? TJ was a great addition to when Michael Strahan, who never works. I think their anchor ship is over. I don't think any other channel can afford to hire these two. I think they have to pay their own road. I think they're going to have to tell their own stories. I think they're going to have to be like, this is how I got here. This is why this happened to me. And I think TJ is going to say, I don't give a, asswipe. I think Amy is going to tell a story of pity. Pity me. My husband was a terrible, terrible, unsupportive man while I went through blah, 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 blah. And I don't mean it that way. While I went through cancer, I don't mean blah, blah, blah. I don't mean it that way, Amy, because cancer is a big fucking deal. I think TJ is just, he's going to be like a stand by your woman type of man. And if you don't know Virgos, that's a Virgo. When Virgo locks, they lock. They don't unlock themselves. If they are for you, they are for you. Period. Plus, you got the fixed sign of August inside of him, the combination of both. I think TJ's going to fight for Amy. I think he wants to fight for her right now. I think he doesn't want her cancer to come back. I think he wants to say, I got this, I'll handle this, right? I'll take the blame. TJ wasn't a Matt Lauer. No, not at all. Amy was his peer. Yeah, I hear you, Angel. Yeah. But he's not supposed to stand by his wife. That's the purpose of cheating. I'm sure TJ was in a relationship that was faux living, just going through the motions. I wouldn't want a man to stay with me and be faux. I wouldn't want it. Go find yourself. I'd rather say to my man, are you happy? If I get a no answer, I'm going to show you the door. Maybe I'm not going to like it. Maybe I'm going to cry. Maybe I'm going to feel stupid for asking the question. But in the end, I don't want somebody in my bed that doesn't want me. He doesn't want to fight for his wife. He doesn't want his wife anymore. You guys are confused. He doesn't want to. Yeah, that's what I mean, Angel. I don't want a man like that. If you don't love me passionately anymore, and passion's a hard thing to maintain. It's hard. Like, I want you to love me because you like me, because I'm funny to you, right? This is just my personality. I'm goofy. Like, the day is never the same with me, and you like that about me. I don't want you coming to me with me still being goofy and you going, God, so disgusting. I don't want that. I didn't and left, right? He has wanted wife for a long time. I don't know what that means. Well, Robin may be upset because she's embarrassed, but let me tell you something. GMA made a whole campaign for Robin when she had to come out gay. Are you kidding me? Very supportive. Sex is sex to me. It's gay sex, cheating sex. I don't care. There's a way to do this a little bit better, Robin. And your anger, I am not down for, young lady. I will not be down for attitudinal stuff. Why force someone to be with you if you clearly don't? Because at this point, the affair comes anyway. The affair was bound to happen. I think I'm okay. My glasses are a mess. I can't concentrate. I think I'm okay with the affair. I think everyone is being incapable of understanding that affairs happen. They just do. It can happen to anyone. You don't know what's out there that can take your spouse away, male or woman. You don't know when it happens. Like, affairs happen. The good part is it's not the end of the world. And if an affair happens, the person never loved you. You're going to have to finally deal with whether or not you were ever loved. Well, Mama Mia, but it goes both ways. You know when your husband doesn't love you, you could leave too. Like, none of this had to be ugly if the other side would have said, it's just not the same anymore. I think it's time to separate. Like, it kind of goes both ways to me. Kelsey, what difference does it make? I like TJ. I'm gonna rock with TJ. You got a problem with that, Miss Lady? I like TJ. You got a problem with that? Tell me. Give it to me. I like TJ. And once I knew Amy's whole story and her sucky husband, I don't care that they had an affair. Yeah, I rock with TJ. So what? You got a problem with that? I understand they had a connection deep within the current spouses. That's all I'm trying to say. What do you think that's going to lead to? Some good sex. Mm-hmm. When people walk out of your life, let them walk. Thank you, Tiffany. A woman's intuition never lies. She knew her husband didn't love her anymore. That's all I'm saying. People grow apart. Most times, both spouses know. One just doesn't want to let go. All of it. It's all. Ebony's laughing because Ebony's like, you got a problem with that? Kelsey's? I rock with TJ. I love him. I support him. Besides that, I'm not going to put anyone down for cheating. You know what's interesting? You all have been cheated upon. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I mean, it's mostly women in here saying, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. Where are the men? Where are the men in here saying what they don't like? Uh-huh. It's mostly women because y'all can't see when your relationship is over. And then when you do get cheated upon, I've been cheated upon. Can you hear me? I've been cheated upon. It becomes your story. I'm not going to make cheating my story. I'm not going to make my husband, which he did cheat on me, by the way, with my best friend. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My best friend told me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then I confronted my husband. He was like, oh, it was his reaction to it, right? Oh, she's lying. She is lying, right? But he cheated on me. You want to know what I found one day? Tell you. Y'all don't know the story of Tracy. I come home one day. My son was just born. I come home one day, and I was coming home from my aunt's house, right? And my ex-husband was watching my baby. And I come home one day, and my ex-husband was oddly sleeping. Oddly. So I go and I look at my ex-husband. I thought I should wake him up, and I was like, oh, fuck it. You know what I found inside a glove? A glove. A glove. A hospital glove. They didn't have colors back in the day. There was no such thing as a chef glove in black and a blue glove for hospitals. They were the yellowish glove, right? Semen. True story. True story. So I woke him up and I was like, very calm. I was like, what is this? What is this? Because we didn't have condoms in the house. But I always had cleaning gloves because I've always been obsessed with cleaning. He put on a condom to have sex with somebody. And I was like, okay, so that's a problem. And then, you know, I was a new mom and I couldn't leave right away. And so I was also suffering from postpartum, right? And so I figured, let me wait until I'm healthy. And it took me about 2 years to get healthy because I also wasn't working. I had to figure out a way to work. Once I got my act together, but it took 2 years to do it, I left him. I knew my husband didn't love me. True story. True story. Never had one single regret because I took ownership in leaving my husband. And that's a period. Carmen goes, what size glove did he need? Small, medium, large? Extra small. Kenneth, if someone is done in a relationship, it's time to leave. No sense in fighting. That just makes things worse in the end. Just go. Just acknowledge that it's done. If you don't acknowledge that it's done, while it's healthy to leave, then for the rest of your life, you've got this great story to tell about how my husband cheated on me. Not worth it. Yeah. Yeah. hmm I was glad when he cheated. I was like, ah, it was such a relief. You know why it's a relief? Because when they're cheating, they make you feel crazy, right? When they're cheating, oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. What do? You just watch what time I come home. I can come home anytime I want to come home. I'm like, Ninja, you get home every day at the same time. Why the fuck is it changing, right? You spend time with your girlfriend? You spend time with your girlfriend, Ninja? All right. That's why I always tell you guys the story about how my dad helped me to get out of the relationship because it was just over. It was over. It was over. And then I told my dad that he was cheating, right? But my dad was a cheater. And men understand what men do. So my dad was like, oh, just leave, right? I had that type of dad. Just leave. Don't give me all, and he cheated on me. My dad was a cheater. I was like, all right, Dad, I'll just leave. Yeah, just leave. I don't think GMA is using a scandal for ratings. It's not who they are. I don't think so. Whew, that was hot telling y'all that story. See, the story of Tracey. Y'all don't know the story of Tracey? It is a lot. How I got to be here? It is a lot. And why I don't give a fuck if nobody gives a shit? Then I'm a psychic. This is Florida water and peroxide. For some reason, I put peroxide with Florida water. You'll send what to me? There's an article about GMA. Mm-hmm. Cheating ends things when it already should have been ended. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 No battery life. I'm wondering why I'm getting sweating. No battery life. All right, let's just check a few more things. Oh, there's a lot of conflict personally, guys. They are trying to put out fires everywhere between the spouses. Spouses aren't going easy at all. The spouses are going to fight like hell. But they're still happy with one another. Even though this is a lot of change and they screw themselves, this is the change, screw themselves. But in the center, they're just they're gonna stick by their story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it type of attitude. Um there's a man here that is a couple of men here that are totally upset with these people. I want to say that they're going to blend the families together, whatever that looks like, but there's a lot of conflict with all of that. So I just don't think it's going to be that easy to be like, the Addams family or whatever, Brady Bunch. I don't think it's going to be that easy. There is a child here. He could be a teenager. He could be 8, 9, or 10. That is going to be totally disgusted. I do get the tower, which I'm really shocked at, but I think the tower is what they're going through right now. Their hands are tied. Their hands are tied. Is there a legal situation coming out of this? Could be a legal situation, kind of breaking a contract between, Disney and these people. But I definitely think there's a new life coming, and I definitely think there's a new platform, and I think they can get paid for a new platform, a new concept, a new idea. I'm not a fan of annihilating cheaters. I'm just not a fan of that, and it happened to me. I'm not a fan of annihilating cheaters. I won't do it. I think it hurts, but I always think you're the better for it. That's I want to stick to that. There's no way that TJ's wife will ever get along with Amy. No, she will never get along with her, ever. This is the two women with their backs to one another. They will never get along. And I believe this one is mother figure. It doesn't have to be the sign, but that shell tells me never, never in a day in a lifetime will TJ's wife ever talk to Amy, ever. But I do believe TJ's wife can get on with her life and find somebody much better than TJ. I promise you. It's going to come down to money in the end, but they both won't have their GMA jobs in the long haul. In the long haul, they won't have their GMA jobs. I think by this time next September, we're going to see a whole revamping of the scheduling. I keep getting a pregnancy here, but I don't believe that Amy can carry a baby. I don't believe that. But I kept getting a pregnancy. There was fertility here, and then there was the real pregnant woman. I think TJ and Amy has lost their fucking mind. This is the pregnant woman. How is she coming up? Yeah, just a lot of conflict. To be honest with you, I think I don't know how this is possible because I would assume that Amy has gone through chemo, and maybe the babies, her eggs, I don't even know her age bracket, but if they can try and make a baby and extract some eggs and TJ sperm, I just think they might hire a surrogate. I'm telling you, I think TJ just loves her that much. And when people trauma bond, they could trauma bond for years before they recognize that they trauma bonded. All right, guys. There's going to be a sacrifice here of some sorts. Be a sacrifice here of two women, but it will not be TJ's wife. Maybe her husband, Andrew Shue. He's a punk, by the way. Might wind up with another woman, and maybe those two can act like they get along. I don't see TJ, like, this is the lovers, and usually lovers by way of an affair. This is magic, and this is the Two of Cups. I think this is a spiritual thing. I think they remember that they were supposed to find each other. I think somehow they're just a really good match. Oh, she's 49? Oh, she can't have children anymore. I heard TJ's wife hired a PI. Good for her. Pregnancy may be a sign of new beginning. Totally. I totally agree with that. Thank you so much, Bee Butter. And Yvette is way back at the beginning. Yvette's like, well, I use vinegar and lime or lemon, but never dish liquid. As a black sister, what the fuck does that mean? People will not eat your food, definitely not your meat. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. One thing's for sure, you're not going to catch salmonella with me. What are you doing as a black sister? What the hell is that? White folks don't even clean their meat. At least I clean it. And I told you, I grew up with a crazy mother. I know no other way. And then YouTube is teaching me how to clean with lemon and lime. And I was like, fuck YouTube. And fuck how they clean. And then I tried it for the first time yesterday, and I like it. What's black sister? How did we digress so badly? We are talking about TJ and Amy. Let's stay focused on TJ and Amy. All right, I'm over myself. Black sister. Fuck out of here, the black sister. The fuck does that mean? Nobody will eat your food. Good. The fuck. The fuck. Nobody will, especially your meat. Nobody will eat your food, especially your meat. I've lived to fucking Bruno's age, and we're gonna talk about who. Fuck out of here. Oh yeah, I had some pictures to show you guys. Oh, did I? Oh, let me show you the difference. Oh, maybe did I put it up here? Fuck out of here as a black sister. Fuck a black sister. I'm black, true and true. I told you I have a crazy mother. Not my fault. All right. Fuck out of here. All right. I'm over myself. Oh, I put 3 up. Oh, 2 of them aren't going to take. All right. I'll take this out. Delete overlay. Delete overlay. You see, I'll turn on you in a dime. You do see that, right? I'll turn on you. I could love you and turn on you all together simultaneously. I don't care if you never watch me again. I don't care. I told you, I don't do this for the views. I do this because I just like doing it. All right. All right, hold on a second. Let me see something. You are so cute. Thank you. Looks like a goddess. Then go. Stop it. Stop talking. Don't know how to stop it. All right. This is Amy Robach and her now estranged husband, Andrew Shue. Look how they don't love each other. Look at that. Look at that. Look how fake Amy looks. Look how plastic she looks. Look how robotic she looks, right? Look at this. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. Look at how happy they are together. They are soulmates. They are soulmates. Now let's go back to go. The fuck. The fuck, Angel. The fuck. I love your honesty. Thank you. You can definitely see the chemistry between them. It's teenage love. Thank you, Steph. Reese is laughing because I told off Yvette, the sister. No, there's a black sister. Fuck that. A black sister? You gonna talk to me about a black sister? As much as I preach black spirituality, you gonna talk to me about being a black sister and cleaning food? Okay. Okay, sweetie. Won't you show me your cooking? Won't you show me a YouTube channel and tell me what you do? Oh my God, I started using dishwashing liquid to clean the kitchen. Use dishwashing liquid to clean the kitchen. To clean the chicken, I mean, in the kitchen. No, I'm not dying from salmonella poisoning. Not happening. You're going to get me fired at work. I know I could do that. What is the Bruno age? The age that we don't talk about. You get beyond a certain age, we don't, you know how we don't talk about Bruno on Encanto? We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno with me, and that's my age, right? Sorry, Tracy, no dishwashing liquid because I literally soak with vinegar, lime, or lemon, then clean. Yvette, I don't care. Stop talking. I get it. I hear you. It was the black sister thing that took me out. If you would have said that, I would have been like, yeah, I get it. But it was the black sister thing. Who the fuck do you think you are when you say black sister? As a black sister. As a black sister. Fuck out of here. Black sister. Black is my asses. Chocolate is my asses. My dialect is black. And I made sure my dialect is black because it wasn't always black. But it doesn't matter. Don't do the blacks as a black sister. Nobody will eat it. First of all, I don't care if anybody eats at my place. First of all. Second of all, I'm actually thinking about cooking for New Year's for the people in the complex. But what does that mean when you say black sister? Have you seen other people's? It doesn't matter. Just it was mean. I don't like mean shit. It was mean. But I get it. If you would have said this, I would have been like, oh yeah, you're right. She has sad eyes. Her husband looks like he's in love with himself. Her husband looks like he's a mean, you know, I could see her doubled over in cancer pain, chemotherapy pain, and he's like, what do you need? And she's in a bedroom by herself. That's what I see out of him. Forced to take that pic with her husband and pretend like she likes him. You big mad girl. Yeah, I get mad, Kelsey. Remember? I just got mad at you too. Remember? Steph, Louise, just leave it alone, Yvette, as a sister to another sister. Thank you, Steph. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. I love that song. You never know what is done in a restaurant when they drop food and put it back on the plate and serve your ass. Shut up. But still eat there. Smart, clean that food or get sick. Right. Just leave it alone. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Exactly like your black assets are better than my black assets. Hi, Sonny. How come I haven't seen you in a while? I picked up her husband is very, very mean. You right, Miss Tracy. You right. I know I'm right. All right, guys. Let's end this. I didn't even do my job today. I might have to come on tomorrow for a CNN, a day of CNN, because I didn't do it all week. I got to do my job, people, but I had no intentions of doing my job today. It's all about Trump anyway. I don't have time for Trump. And Ukraine. It's all about Ukraine. I don't have time for Ukraine anymore because the U.S. lied on Ukraine. I just don't believe in anybody anymore. And it's hard to do my job as a CNN correspondent official on YouTube, unofficially. It's hard when, you know, everybody just lies. All right, I'm over it. let's just agree to disagree, Yvette. None of it is going to be that big of a deal. If you don't want to eat my food, you can bring your own. Or I probably wouldn't even invite you. How's that? All right, guys. So there's 124 people watching, right? Oh, okay. There's 124 people watching, and I do have openings today. I think I do. I do, definitely. Yesterday I was so busy. I was so busy yesterday. Like, if you're watching right now, like, that it's a thumbs up, and all you got to do is press the. I'll do a tutorial on how to like on YouTube and subscribe. I'm really proud of my subscribers. You like me. You really, really like me. All right. Except for those that don't like that I put dishwashing liquid on my meat. Yeah. Oh, everything's in my opinion. Everything's allegedly. Please check out my website because I've got these beautiful bracelets. They're called the wishing bracelet. Don't miss out on them. They're on sale right now. It's supposed to be on sale for Black Friday, but fuck it. It's Christmas. It's on sale for Christmas. Whatever. It's my newest passion, the bracelets. And of course, right now I have my creativity money candles. Creativity money health candles. All right. 213-458-7408 for your own personal reading. They are on Zoom, they are on FaceTime, and of course the old-fashioned way, the phone. Let me see what everybody's saying. Hit the like button. Yes, Tracy, stay away from dishwashing liquid. I picked up her husband's very mean. Yes, laughing, laughing. Hit the like button. All right. Let's take a look. Upside down. TJ. Upside down Don Juan. TJ. TJ. He looks like a Don Juan. Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Upside down Don Juan. TJ and Amy. Amy and TJ, this was revenge on your spouse's sex. Oh, by the way, when did it start? I already heard it from Spirit. It started at the first time they went to England. It started at the Jubilee. And I feel like they volunteered for the Queen's funeral because they had to spend a week there for the Queen's funeral. So I feel like it was their chance away from the public eye, right? To just run naked through the hotel room and nobody would care because everybody was mourning over the Queen. And it's not like they knew Amy and TJ, right? So I feel like they volunteered and they're like, we could go back and do it again if you want us to, right? Tell Robin she doesn't have to go. Like, we'll be happy to do it for Robin. So GMA to blame Robert. Wait, what happened? I gotta watch this from the beginning. Oh, Sheena, it was very good. Watch it from the beginning. It was hilarious. I had to cut several people out in this feed. Several people. Like, what happened? Okay. Don Juan. Fun beats controlling any day. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Fun. But to be honest with you, I'm really getting that they love each other. Trauma bonding or no trauma bonding, they really love each other. Okay, Shadow Don Juan represents, it says a man preying on a woman for the sake of conquest alone. That's not really what I'm getting. It's two different meanings here. Using power of romantic attraction for private agendas. I think the affair might have started for both of them kind of in a way to getting their spouses back. It's like, if you argue with me one more time, I'll sleep with Amy. I'm asking you to leave, but if you don't leave, I'm asking you to, should we separate? But if you don't want to separate, I'll fix you. That's the way I really got it. And vice versa with Amy. All right, guys, an hour and a half is enough. I don't know what's going on in CNN. I don't even want to look. I love you all. Hey, Tracy, you're gonna watch the Prince and Harry Meghan docu-series on Netflix? Of course, it comes out December 8th. I will always, always support Meghan. Always. I will always support a Black woman. Sister. Fuck out of here. Not you, Katie. Sister. All right. Are we good? Oh, be kind and hit the like button. I love you. I thank you. I love you. You're the best. I love you. I wish there was like hearts like on IG. See you all. Be safe. Bye, Nova. People barely listen to parents, and nobody likes to control his spouse. Good for them. Thank you. Who snitched them out? I don't know. But there were cameras that caught it, so somebody had a funny feeling. Have a good one, Tracy. Thank you. You too. Pretty fly. Pretty stay fly. I did it. Thank you for coming on today. Angel, bye, sweetie. Sunny, love you, Miss Tracy. Love you too. And by the way, I want to start inviting you guys on. So be courageous, like pretty stay fly, like butterfly, pretty stay fly, and join me. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, the wife hired the PI. That was the pictures. That's what it was, because she suspected. You always know when your spouse is cheating. Always. Don't be like, and I didn't know, Tracy. I didn't know. You know. Women always know. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys.